Water, your lifeline in a crisis. When you're out in the wild or even in an urban disaster scenario, water is the most crucial element for survival. Out in the wild, water is king. It's the one resource you can't afford to overlook. Whether it's a flowing river or a hidden mountain stream, finding water is your top priority. You can survive weeks without food, but only days without water. Dehydration can set in quickly, making you weak and disoriented. That's why knowing how to find and purify water is essential. In a crisis, clean water is the first thing you'll miss. Imagine being in a desolate area with no water in sight. The ground is parched and your water bottle is empty. It's a dire situation. Forget fancy lattes, we're talking survival. This isn't about comfort. It's about making sure you have the basics to stay alive. A makeshift water filter can be a lifesaver. Imagine the grid goes down, stores are empty. There's no power, and the urban landscape becomes a ghost town. In such scenarios, water becomes more valuable than gold. Your tap is drier than a popcorn fart. No water from the faucet means you need to get creative. It's time to think outside the box and find alternative water sources. What do? Panic? No. You get resourceful, you find water, whether it's searching for a hidden stream or creating a makeshift filter, you need to act fast and smart. This ain't about luxury, it's about staying alive. Boiling water over a campfire or using a makeshift filter can turn questionable water into a life-saving resource. We're going back to basics, learning from nature, becoming water ninjas, collecting rainwater, using a solar still, or even studying survival techniques can make all the difference. Trust me, with the right knowledge, you can find free water anywhere. Let's get started. Equip yourself with the skills and confidence to locate and purify water in any situation. Your survival depends on it. Rain is nature's gift, a giant water bottle in the sky. It falls freely, nourishing the earth and replenishing our water sources. But in a survival situation, it can be a lifesaver. But you've got to catch it right. Proper collection is key to making the most of this precious resource. First, find something to collect it in. This could be anything that can hold water. Trash bags, tarps, or even a large piece of plastic can be very effective. Even a big leaf can work in a pinch. Nature often provides the tools we need if we know where to look. Just make sure it's clean. Contaminants can turn your life-saving water into a health hazard. Next, find a good spot. Rooftops are great because they provide a large surface area, but any sloped surface will do. The slope helps channel the water into your collector. Secure your collector tightly. You don't want the wind turning it into a kite. A well-secured collector ensures you capture the maximum amount of water. Now wait for the magic. As the rain falls, watch your container fill up with life-sustaining water. Remember, even rainwater needs purifying. Boiling is best because it kills most pathogens, but if that's not possible, use water purification tablets or a filter. These methods can help ensure your water is safe to drink. Never risk drinking untreated water. It may contain harmful bacteria or parasites. Always purify to protect your health. Plants are like nature's water towers. They suck up moisture from the ground and you can borrow some. Find a leafy plant, preferably one that gets plenty of sun. Wrap a clear plastic bag tightly around a branch with leaves. The sun will do its work, evaporating water from the leaves. This moisture gets trapped in the bag, forming condensation. You'll have a little pouch of fresh water ready to drink. This method is slow, but every drop counts in a survival situation. Again, purify the water before drinking. Remember safety first. Fog is just water vapor hanging out near the ground. It might seem like a mysterious phenomenon, but it's actually quite simple. When the air cools down and can't hold all its moisture, tiny droplets form, creating that misty, ethereal landscape we often see in the early morning or late evening. You can capture it with a fog catcher, a simple contraption you can make yourself. This device is not only ingenious, but also incredibly practical, especially in areas where water is scarce. Imagine being able to harvest water from the very air around you. All you need is a large piece of mesh fabric and some supports. The mesh acts as a net, catching the tiny droplets of water suspended in the fog. It's a bit like fishing, but instead of fish, you're catching water. Stretch the fabric taut between the supports like a giant volleyball net. The key is to ensure the mesh is tight and secure, so it can effectively capture the water droplets as they pass through. As fog rolls in, tiny water droplets will cling to the mesh. These droplets accumulate over time, gradually forming larger drops that can be collected. Gravity does the rest, channeling the water down into a collection container. This process is entirely passive, requiring no energy input, making it an excellent solution for off-grid living or emergency situations. This method works best in coastal areas or mountainous regions with frequent fog. These locations provide the ideal conditions for fog catchers to operate efficiently, ensuring a steady supply of water. It's like squeezing water from the air itself. The concept might sound like something out of a science fiction novel, but it's very real and incredibly effective. But remember, purification is key before you take a sip. Even though the water collected from fog is relatively clean, it's always best to purify it to ensure it's safe to drink. Simple methods like boiling, using water purification tablets or portable filters can make a big difference in ensuring your water is safe.
Have you ever wondered how some individuals amass wealth through vacant land investments? Here's your answer. We introduce the perfect solution: Getting Dollars from Dirt, a beginner's guide to vacant land investments, written by author Philip Davis Jr. and also owner of Ancestry Lands. Uncover tried and true strategies and expert advice to navigate vacant land investments, even as a novice. This book simplifies the process, offering practical steps toward financial independence. Learn to spot lucrative opportunities and boost your returns. Getting Dollars from Dirt equips you with the confidence and knowledge for wise investment decisions. Seize this incredible opportunity. Get your copy now and embark on your journey to wealth. Click the link below to order. Start building your fortune today.